Nah, I just started, bro. We're just gonna start the show, man. Start. Give him an intro. Okay. Yeah. I got it. Welcome to the Blatantly Blatant Show. The people be hating now because I be talking all my ish. Welcome to my show. Please get out my. Welcome to my show. Please get out my. Welcome to the Blatantly Blatant Show. The people be hating now because I be talking all my ish. Welcome to my show. Please get out my. Welcome to my show. Please get out my. Let's stop. Yo, all right, I'm back. That's really not how I do the intro, bro. When I was gaming, I would just go freestyle and everything, but it's neither here nor there. Look, man, I got something for y'all, man. I got something for y'all. So Harlem Legend and Norbes was live, and they were talking, and I guess they was just talking about everything going on from gyms and everything else, But then they started. Norbes was talking about something, and then they was bringing up people, on the conversation, which is fine. But they had this one person that I love, Doctor. Is it Rosalind? How you say it? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna look right here. Boom. Right here. I'm gonna pull the screen up for you. Boom. So Dr. Rosalind, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, but so she was going off and talking about first, and let me tell you this. She has a YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to her page because she was going off talking about how she has the transcripts for Norbes versus URL. And she was reading everything on live. Now, I went to check her page. It's on her live. So if you go to her page, you're not going to see it on the video. So make sure you go to the live videos, the actual when she went live. But one of them's like 2 hours. The other's like 3 or 4. So I'm about to watch those. I already subscribed today. So it's lit. She's always there with everybody's show, whether it's Too Real for Battle Rap, freaking I think Quaz, FYTV TV, Norbes, everybody. Like, so y'all shout out to her, bro. I love her to death, bro. But she came in with these facts, right? And she was reading everything. And just wait till y'all see Norbes' face. Norbes was just quiet as hell. And him being quiet tells you a lot. Now, everything she's saying in this that you'll see in this clip, it's all stuff that you can get yourself. It's all public knowledge, bro. So this is about to be interesting of what's going on. On some real, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, Norbes might get the URL. Let's be serious. Man, look, we out. This is Battle Rap News. I got one. It's Blatant News, Battle Rap News, the Blatantly Blatant Show. We are here, man.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I don't know. You better ask Norbes that one.
People sent that to them, and they went along with it. They tried to use the incident when NJ Twerk jumped on Norbes as a reason to terminate him. Norbes is a partner of the URL. They are in court saying he was just a talent scout, that he had no success in the building of URL. This is what Smack and Beasley and Chico are doing to Norbes. It is ridiculous. So let me go into the facts of the case. All right, so Chico sent that email out. That's the email that went out when they terminated Norbes. They're in court right now. The judge told them, first of all, also, Norbes is the one who brought Drake to Smack and Beasley and them to do the caffeine deal. They cut Norbes out of millions of dollars. The attorney for URL stated in court on transcript that they do agree that Norbes was the one who brought Drake to Smack and them, so in hint, ended up getting to the caffeine deal. Everything that Norbes did, bringing in that talent to the URL, all those battlers he believed in. I got email messages that showed that Beasley really didn't care too much about the battlers. I had the same belief that Norbes did into them at all, but they over there with Smack right now. I digress. You see where the other ones are at and why they're probably over there. Now, another fact to the case is that the attorney for URL is trying they have rejected, and Caffeine has rejected every possible motion to try to get financial documents. Either they did not file taxes, or either they don't want to give up this information. But one thing for certain, there is a case with the Blue Man Group that is identical to Norbes' case. The judge told URL's attorney that you guys need to settle this. Y'all need to do a settlement. Your attorneys don't want to settle, but they keep telling them to do a settlement. The judge that Norbes got on this case is the one who did the case on the Blue Man Group. The judge says, I'm familiar because he was the one that was the judge for it. He told your attorney and Norbes' attorney that that case was settled. He said it was confidential. He said, but it was a telephone number. That means that that Blue Man Group got over 9 figures. So for everybody on this that's watching this, URL may not exist after this case. And they
facts. Talk to them. I've been saying this. Talk to them again. They don't understand it.
There shouldn't be a URL for what they did to Norbes. It's downright disgusting. They let that man build up that company and said that he was an independent contractor, that he was bringing in over $40,000 that he can account for, sleepless nights, traveling all over the place, going into the trenches, pulling out these battlers, bringing them to the Born Legacy, and to Proving Grounds. He was doing those events. He was vetting out these people, getting the top tier artists. I'm talking about. He can tell you who he brought in. I'm talking about like Sue Surf, Payrock, Chess, all these different top tier battlers. 90% of the battlers that came through URL came by way of Norbes. Norbes, probably pretty sure, I can estimate that Easy the Black Captain would have been one of them, but URL probably intervened in that because they were already trying to pull everything off under his feet. I'm going to tell you something else, but this is just me alleging when I'm coming from an angle of understanding business. When URL, any of these battlers that in 2019, anywhere between 2018 and 2020, any of these battlers that have a 5-year contract was because they were already trying to contemplate ways to prevent them from being able to go over there to Norbes. They didn't sign 5-year agreements with any of these battlers because they believed in them, because those 5-year contracts have a loophole. Hence how Easy was able to slide out of his. So those 5-year agreements that they got, they didn't get it because they believed in you or they wanted you to stay with them to secure a bag, and none of that. Because when it's drawn out, the people are probably getting $10,000 to $15,000 a year if it's an annual from a 5-year basis based on the flat rate they gave them, but they were giving them lump sums at once. There is a contract with Daylight that is online. If you go to my first video on my YouTube, you'll see it. That the way that they got the contracts, they don't have the contracts written as if they have a right to sell the intellectual property. Some of these contracts state that the battlers own the intellectual property. But let's go back to the contracts. Norbes also negotiated, and a lot of them signed their contracts based on Norbes. But I'm going to tell you why Norbes is a real nigga. Norbes ain't bring none of these battlers into this mess, but URL did. URL is also taking screenshots off of pages and stuff. They suing Norbes for copyright infringement for somebody out that did something on his page that he had no control over it because they believe that he should micromanage. So there's another case where URL suing Norbes over copyright infringement because a guy on his page posted clips of like an image of him saying that if you want the battle, you can get it. The video wasn't posted on his page, but Norbes has over 8,300 people on his page. URL is suing him for that. URL turns around right after this case happened with Norbes going after URL. All of a sudden now URL started going after Rare Breed, saying that they copyright infringement on the Daylight for Max Out 2. But keep in mind, the Max Out 2 was 2 months before. So URL is stating in that to the court that in some of that URL, their performance agreement, they don't want any of their battlers talking to anyone or anyone from Rare Breed even assuming they can't even speak to them. That means that they're not concerned with the battlers making money, being able to feed their family, or sustaining themselves in business as independent contractors, as they stated that they're independent contractors. If I'm an independent contractor, how do you tell me I can't do business outside of that agreement? And in that agreement is something called prior to performance. It is not stated or stipulated what means prior to performance. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to make Norbes go broke. Y'all see this man on there with his kids. They over there racked up with millions of dollars. They have an agreement with Caffeine to sell their battles to Caffeine for caffeine to broadcast. So URL sold caffeine the broadcasting rights. Caffeine is saying that the 113 million that they've been having tons of articles about URL getting, they're trying to say that caffeine didn't have, we're not doing that, we're doing it, we're just paying them for battles and stuff. Chico owns the copyright to these battles. So if Chico owns the copyright, any financials that go from caffeine will end up going to John French, aka Chico. So if Chico's getting them, and Chico was the one who terminated NORBES because he don't like NORBES, hence why Smash along with it was because they know that Chico was going to get that money, and Chico probably was going to cut them out of getting the money that he was getting from caffeine if they didn't get rid of NORBES, knowing that NORBES is the reason why URL was sustaining itself over the years because he was getting money from people that he know because he got friends in high places. He's playing around.
Hey, real quick. I don't want her to spill too much. Shout out to Dr. Roselle.
I don't even know.
They gave us a lot. NORBES, what's your response to this? And I know we only can go too much into it. I didn't want to go too deep. She went kind of deep.
Yeah, I mean, my response.
We're going to get everything out. Everything is it's coming soon. But go ahead, NORBES. Let me get it.
Doc, I'm gonna let you go right now. I appreciate that.
We can't do too much.
Yeah,
hey, Dr. Roselle, we can't do too much. I understand what's going on.
I know. One of my YouTube videos, I'm reading all the court documents from start to finish. So if you go to the first videos, it's going all the way up in the case, reading every single document verbatim.
Let the people know where they can find you. Let the people know where they need to go.
Yeah, I can put my mod. You can put my channel in the chat, please.
Please put her channel in the chat. Y'all got to go over and check out what she's been doing. She's been breaking down the paperwork of the NORBES case.
When I get off the phone, I'll go down there.
I appreciate you.
All right, salute. We appreciate you. I got Mac Mel pulling up in the building, man. Mac Mel.
Hey yo. We all know.
Mac, what up, Mac?
Yo, I just want to say something real quick. Hold up.
Yo, I hate Mac. Yo, Mac, you look
No, what's the word? Hold on. I just want to say
something. What's going to be over here? Hold
on. We all know John Wick, right?
Yes, sir.
Respectfully, in Jesus' name. What she just did, hey, yo, Dr. Roselle, your new name is Joanne Wick. In Jesus' name.
God damn.
That's the name. I just named you. Hey, yo, no. She was like, and let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you how much it knows is a real nigga. He said, he had the cigarette. He said, tell me. Tell me. I know this shit already.
Hey, Mac. She probably put more out there than NORBES.
Oh, yeah. Joanne Wick is lit.
Like, I'm just being real.
Listen,
more out there than what NORBES actually does. Like,
NORBES said, you know what? What's your fees? We gotta, hold on. Let me say this. We gotta take something out. Cause you say some shit that, you saying some shit that my woman ain't saying nothing.
No, listen. A lot of what she's saying is, that's public knowledge. Is documents out there.
No, that breakdown was different. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Joanne.
Listen, Dr. Roselle's doing a good job of.
Yeah,
Doc. A lot of people didn't really want to talk about. A lot of people thought this shit was over. And stuff like that.
Yeah. I named Joanne Wick.
You know, I'll say this. If you ask me what was my response, we get into the resolution. So, like I told you before, you know, I'm Bud Crawford over here. We could go the distance, or we could be a knockout. Knock him out. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Mac Mel, what's up though, Mac? What's good, man?
Yeah, chilling, man. Hey, yo, and another thing, I ain't gonna hold you. I was in the comments that the pancake nigga was killing me.
That shit had me.
That nigga was killing me. Like, it's two sides of the pancake.
He was like, man. He was like, two sides of the pancake, then you pour syrup on again. And I'm like, bro, why is it?
That was crazy. He was killing me. I'm only telling you what the people were saying in the comments.
Blatantly, show. Blatantly, blatant, blatantly, show, blatant,
blatantly.